Welcome to another episode of Marketing Matters with Christie Welch. We're going to be looking at TikTok. Is it a fit for your business? So stay tuned. Welcome to another episode of Marketing Matters with Christie Welch. Christie Welch is a direct marketing specialist with the Ohio State University South Centers here in Piketon, Ohio. Christie, it's a pleasure talking with you always.
Thank you, Patrick. It's great to be back with you.
Christie, you have a really good topic today. That is TikTok. I know that there's a lot of controversy regarding TikTok, but I think what you're going to be showing is it something that businesses need to get involved in?
That's correct, Patrick. And so TikTok has grown pretty rapidly over the last year or so. And so today I thought it would just be good to share with businesses on whether or not they might consider getting on TikTok to help engage their audience and market their business. We're not going to talk about how to do all that, but we're going to talk about maybe why it would be a fit for your particular business. I wanted to take this opportunity today, Patrick, to just help businesses think through if being on TikTok would be a fit for their audience engagement and promoting their brand.
Christie, TikTok is one of those social medias. I think we have a number of different social medias that businesses can be involved in. Specifically, TikTok is a program that enjoys a lot of viewerships.
It does have a lot of viewership, Patrick, and we're going to talk about that today. Again, we're not going to talk about how to use TikTok, but what we're going to talk about is why a business might want to invest the time, because it does take time, to engage with their target audience. And so today, again, I thought we'd just share some things to think about. And one is, of course, what is TikTok? And so TikTok is a platform, a social media platform that was developed for short form, mobile videos. And so users can make videos anywhere between 5 seconds and 3 minutes. I do think it's important to think about the origins of TikTok. It actually started as an app called Musical.ly, which focused on lip syncing content, mainly for young girls. But then was acquired by ByteDance, which is a Chinese company, in 2018 and became TikTok. But I think, again, it's important to recognize that origin because that legacy continues. TikTok is really all about short, entertaining videos with music and sounds and text and even hashtags to engage audiences on that social media platform. And as you mentioned, Patrick, the viewership or usership of TikTok has increased rapidly. I was doing some check-in to do this presentation for folks, and while it has grown, worldwide, Facebook and YouTube are still more used than TikTok at this particular time. Now, this slide that you see is from actually 2021, so it is somewhat dated. I did some additional checking just before this presentation, and this still holds true today, that again, while TikTok has grown exponentially in users and engagement, Facebook and YouTube are still the global leaders when it comes to social media and viewer engagement. And as I mentioned, TikTok really was video-based to begin with and continues to be video-based. So unlike something like Facebook or Instagram, where when those started, it was really about a picture or a graphic and some text, from the beginning, TikTok has been video-based. And while Facebook and Instagram are becoming more video-based as well, we need to keep in mind, if we're thinking about getting on TikTok for our business specifically, that it is very video-based. That includes music. There are sounds that trend on TikTok and even hashtags as well. And if you see here, the music on the TikTok community made the users made 8.9 million videos using the top US track, which was Sunroof. And so one of the things that can be beneficial to being on TikTok is if you can take advantage of the things that are trending, that can help to get you in front of more users of TikTok. And not only does the music trend, but there are sounds that trend. There are hashtags that trend. If you have a few minutes, take the time and just search hashtag TikTok made me buy it. And so while we are talking about maybe using TikTok for your business, keep in mind that there are some things that you need to incorporate into your use of TikTok for your business to really be successful and engage with those customers that you are trying to attract to your business.
So, Christie, TikTok is one of those social media that is global. Is that correct?
Yes. That is correct, Patrick. It is global. And if you have watched the news at all over the last number of months, there has been some conversation of specifically within the United States about whether we should ban TikTok. My understanding on that is it's a security concern. What access do they have to user information? So, do they have access to the folks that are following you? Do they have access to you and what you're following and putting out there on TikTok? And so I think it's important that we keep that in mind. I do know at the federal level, TikTok has been banned on federally owned devices. Some states around the United States are looking at banning TikTok on state-owned devices as well. So it's one of those things that we do need to keep an eye on and consider when we're making this decision on whether or not we want to use TikTok to promote our business. But currently, TikTok ranks sixth in the most used social media platform. Again, that is worldwide, with over 1 billion, billion with a B, active users as of January of 2022. So that's a huge market. I do think it's very important to remember, though, who are the main users of TikTok. And about 43% of the users are between the years of 18 and 24. And so I challenge you to think about, is that your target customer? Again, we're going to have to invest time to run campaigns, develop our following, and those kinds of things. And of course, we're going to have to learn how to effectively use TikTok. And you know, Patrick, as small business owners, we typically do it all. So not only are we the marketing part of our business, but we're the manager and we're the financial person. And so you really have to consider if you have the time to invest in TikTok that's going to bring a return to your business.
One of the concerns that many individuals have is not using social media. But let's just suppose I have a coffee shop and I cater to the younger crowd as well as the older crowd. Is it wise for me to get on TikTok since it's really servicing the whole global area?
Well, that's a great question, Patrick. And I will say with TikTok, as with Facebook and Instagram and a lot of the other social media platforms, you can, especially if you're doing paid ads, you can do a very targeted promotion so that you are looking to get that in front of folks in a geographic area, in an interest area, in an age-related area, gender. So just like Facebook and Instagram and others, you can really target who you want to see the content that you put out there. And so one of the other things that I always encourage businesses to do, especially existing businesses that have customers, is ask them where they spend their time on social media. And if many of your customers are saying, oh, we're on TikTok all the time, we love it. Well, again, that might be something that you would want to consider to continue to engage those customers as well as seek additional customers in that same demographic for your business. So one of the things that it's important if you are thinking about getting on TikTok for your business is just download the app, create an account, And then what you would do is create a personal account and then switch that to a business account. And if you are a business account, you can only use the music in their library to avoid royalty issues. As an individual user, not a business, you have a little bit more leeway in some of the music library that you can use. So just keep in mind if you're a business and switch to that business account, you have to only use the music that's in their library. And then just start scrolling, see what it's all about. Look and see what type of content is put out there, what's trending. And as you do that, just take notes and figure out, what engages you? What do you enjoy seeing? What do you think your audience engages with on TikTok? You can, as you go through, if you find audio that inspires you or those trending sounds, you can save that to your account so you can use it in the future. And of course, always keep in mind your customers and what they might be engaging with on TikTok. And then the next thing is just learning to navigate the app. And so you'll have a For You, a following, and a live section on your home screen. The For You is really like your home page. And so that's where they are feeding content to you that they think you might enjoy. So, for example, if you see a video on TikTok and you like that or you share that, then they're going to realize that that's something that you related to, and they will share more of that type of content with you. The following link is where you can go and follow others on TikTok. And so you can go to that and see what other folks that you are following are sharing on their pages. And then there is the live button as well, where you can view live content if you would like to do that.
If you wanted to put something on TikTok, do you need expensive cameras, expensive video editing programs?
That's a great question, Patrick. And I would say that by far the majority of videos that are created are done with a smartphone. And so that's the other thing, back in the day when we were teaching people how to video with their smartphone, we'd always say, turn it sideways so you get that full screen video. Well, TikTok's totally different. You want to keep your phone vertical. That's how it works best with that particular platform. And then they have many editing tools in the platform itself. So you can even take a video, upload that, edit it, and then share it out. You can use existing video content that you already have, upload that to TikTok, edit it in your app, add sounds, add text, whatever you might want to do, and then share that as well. So they have a pretty robust editing part of that platform. So no, you don't need any really fancy equipment. If you have a smartphone, which, most of us do anymore, that really should suffice.
What's the time limit? The amount of time that you have to upload a video?
So that's a great question, Patrick, as well. And so I think I do have a slide on that. But if I remember correctly, videos can be anywhere from 5 seconds to 3 minutes. Now, once you have been on TikTok for a while and you have a greater following, I believe you have to have more than 10,000 followers. You can make longer videos, but keep in mind, what does the audience want? Most users of social platforms want short, entertaining videos. And so I would say keep it under 3 minutes for sure to engage your audience as you are building your marketing strategy for your business being on TikTok. And again, sketch out that strategy. What is it you want to do? Is it that you first want to raise awareness and help people understand that you exist? Is it you want to drive traffic to your website? Just like any other marketing campaign you would take on, what's the goal of that campaign? And make sure you take that into account when you are developing your strategy. So again, some things to consider. Your username should be easy to follow. and help your target customers find you. And I would encourage you to really think about that as you first get on TikTok and start scrolling through. Look what other people use for a username. You really don't want to have to go back at some point and change your username because you will lose all the followers you have accumulated to that point. So give that some definite thought before you create that username. Again, that for you or your homepage, it'll learn what you like and it'll give you more of that type of content. Always keep in mind, though, the origins of TikTok and that people don't come to TikTok to learn about your brand or see ads. They generally go there for entertainment and to share their own creative endeavors. And so the last thing that most users of TikTok want to see are ads for your product. Now, that doesn't mean you can't promote your product on TikTok, but you have to do it in a very creative way and a way that doesn't appear that you're actually selling your product on TikTok. And so the other thing that I found interesting about TikTok is that they have lots of information on their website, of course, about their platform and what's next for 2023, their trend report for global business marketing. Again, first thing, actionable entertainment. And so, first and foremost, people go to TikTok to be entertained. Now, you can do that promoting your product, but again, you need to think about how you're going to do that. And then, of course, we've come through the pandemic. And so the other trend for 2023 is making space for joy, helping people get back out in the world and feel good about the world is one of those things that's trending. And then community built ideas or ideals, excuse me. And so, again, what is it that your brand or your business or your products can do to make your community better? And so, again, as you're scrolling through, learning the ins and outs of this social media platform, what resonates with you? What things are you doing that you can then help put out there to your customers and potential customers? I do think it's important to learn again about what has been successful on TikTok. And so there's also a year in review section. One of the things is Corn Kid. And I don't know if you've had the opportunity to view that or not, but here's a link to the video. Where this video with this young child eating sweet corn started trending. And then the other thing that you can do is you can do a mashup with a trending video or another person or user's video and mash it up with your own content. And so this mashup with the Corn Kid is clips of that Corn Kid video with a person that's doing a little bit of music and narrative in the background. And then finally, I thought for our farmer audience, this was a really interesting one as well. And it's how to easily carve a pumpkin. And this is just Brunch with Babs teaching people how she carves a jack-o'-lantern in an easy manner. And so again, as farmers, I thought that was something that would really trend with our farmer customers. And so if I would encourage you, if you get the opportunity, to check out those videos.
So it sounds like TikTok is there's a lot of how to do things kind of videos.
There's everything. There's not just how to. There is everything under the sun that you can imagine on TikTok, just like on other platforms. It's amazing the amount of content that one can find on those social media platforms. Again, I challenge you, though, to think about what's going to stay true to your business brand. So when you put content up there, make sure that it reflects your brand the way that you want it to, and then it engages those customers and potential customers that you would like to have associated with your brand. But again, one of the things that I think people enjoy is the authenticity of you and your business. And so things like behind the scenes work that you do on the farm or in your food business that people don't see on a regular basis. It just is very authentic. It helps you seem more real to people. And I would encourage you not to be afraid to share struggles that you might be having with your business. Again, your customers really want to know you and have a relationship with you. And so if it's all rosy and perfect all the time, we know that's not how life works. And so don't be afraid to, if you're having a bad day, say, oh, I'm having a bad day, and explain why and how you keep moving forward to get through that. But again, one of the next things that I thought we would want to talk about is advertising on TikTok. And so, according to Sprout Social, you can do paid advertisements on TikTok. They guard their algorithm very closely. And I will say, unlike some of the other social platforms where you can spend $5, $20 on a campaign, TikTok is more expensive. And so you're looking at a minimum of anywhere from $50 to $20 daily to do your campaign or marketing and promotion on TikTok. Now that's changing over time. I think maybe as things move forward, the fees associated with paid advertising on TikTok may come down a little bit. But again, make sure that you understand if you're going to do paid advertising on TikTok, that you understand what you are getting and how much it's going to cost you. And so, real quickly, we're going to talk about some types of ads, the major types of ads that TikTok offers at this point. They can vary by region, but they do let you personalize the targeting by age, geography, location, interest, and other factors, very similar to other platforms. And so you can select one or a few formats that work best for your brand. For some, again, types of ads, you must have at least 10,000 followers before you can use that particular type of ad. So let's take a look here real quickly at what those different ad types are. And so we have a brand takeover campaign where 5 million impressions is guaranteed and it costs $50,000 a day. And so we think of some of the larger companies that have had success on TikTok. And, typically for our small businesses, that's not a route that they're going to be able to go. If we look at an in-feed ad, we are going to have a minimum of 600 impressions, but that has to be prepaid. So the minimum cost for that type of campaign is $600. And so you have to realize, again, what you're doing and what you're getting into, and that again, has to be prepaid before they will run your ad campaign.
What do you mean by impression?
So that's somebody either likes your ad that you put up there or shares that ad with you. There's some type of engagement, not that they just see that, but there's some kind of engagement with the ad that you're putting out there. And then again, for the larger companies, you could do a hashtag challenge, which is $150,000 a week. And so again, the minimum campaign at this point is $500. And so keep in mind what you're getting into. I will say the platform has a great amount of information about how to advertise on their platform. And so you can explore top ads on TikTok, see who's been successful with which types of ads. But really think about how you're going to invest that money when you decide to advertise on TikTok. I wanted to include just a couple examples that you can take the time to go and look at. Giveaways for user-generated content and product reviews. And so maybe you're a business and you're working with somebody that's an influencer on TikTok and you send them some of your product and then they video themselves opening that product and then doing a review on that. That can be beneficial. Sometimes, again, working with folks, they can offer a discount on a particular product through an influencer. Kiala Nutrition is another good example that you might want to take a look at. But again, first, define your goal. What is it that you want to accomplish by investing in your time and resources onto TikTok? Is it a fit for your target audience? Who's going to manage the account? If you talk to anybody that's on TikTok, they say you have to set time limits, or before you know it, you've spent 2 hours on TikTok and haven't accomplished a thing. So time, again, is a limited resource for us. So create your account, start scrolling, and see if it might be a fit for you. Again, keep in mind your target customer and that 90% of TikTok users are under 50 years old. You must give people a reason to follow you. You have to be authentic, and then create content that reflects your brand and fits your brand and contributes to those specific goals of what you want to get out of that. And I like this quote here. Good means to market to Gen Z. Marketing to younger generations doesn't have to be impossible. Just meet them where they are, play by their rules, and have fun doing it. And so, again, if this is a fit for your particular business, you might want to consider TikTok. There are many, many different communities that you can join on TikTok. Of course, this one jumped out to me, Farm Talk, so all farming related content. But there are many resources out there that can help you if you're interested in getting your business on TikTok and being effective with that. Here's just one example. Here's a couple more links to more information about how you might use TikTok for your business. And so I hope that this has provided a good overview and some information for you to think about if TikTok might be a fit for your business and your target customer. And always, things change quickly in the social media platforms. And so keep learning, keep listening, and see where this ultimately goes.
Hey, we're talking with Christie Welch. She's a direct marketing specialist with the Ohio State University South Centers. Christie, great information. Thank you.
Thank you, Patrick. It's always a pleasure to be with you.